Wins to throw on the first play from scrimmage.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Wentz. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On play action, it's Wentz. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 53 yards. And the Commanders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Oh, you posted up?
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes this
No way. I was in at the manor house. You know you wouldn't. I was from last night though. Look at mama, cool girl person. You know what's that? You really my phone.
Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I'm like, what in the air?
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Boys, that's really good. I'm like, damn, I'm giving them the lead. They not what I'm doing. They wrong. Right on. Oh, man. Good, nobody got fun. That boy. Good. In my line,
I'm bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 24. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What's the word? Parsons feel like game back?
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accused the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Jags are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Doug Peterson says let's go for 2 here.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just.
Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30.
That motherfucker got down on one knee there.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Buying time to his left.
And Witt's going to slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is
if
you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage. And that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught by Rodgers. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box, though.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
After 1, our score 9-6.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll roll him out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he
is going to have a Commanders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing now is Wentz. And that is going to be pulled one-handed. Wow. It's a gain of 35.
A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
A sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close, we may as well go for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And part partner. They're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead, Etienne. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. Touchdown! Travis Etienne from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield and made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Now Wentz. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack.
American bully superstar Klaus Canil Rocha from Samba Kennels. Imported from Brazil, this 2-year-old Titan boasts a striking 22-inch height of 132 pounds.
A final shot before half for Wentz. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
UK, and soon Asia and Australia. Meet the extreme
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jonathan Allen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he's got a man Calvin Ridley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
On first down, Lawrence. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now Lawrence on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, 36 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a two-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Wentz will try again on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On play action, Wentz rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Wentz to throw for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zay Jones with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Doug Peterson says, let's go for two here. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Wentz now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a play fake. Wentz. That's Samuel, caught left side. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Wentz going to go on 4th down.
Oh,
and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Let's go.
20, 10.
Let's
he
go.
will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Whatever just
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
Hey, look,
And that
I
defense
called
is in the spot
timeout.
now.
I called
They're thinking about
timeout
ways
and
to
put my
close this
hook and
game
my
out. And as
curl
confidently
plate
as they've
inside
been
yours.
playing,
That
I expect
motherfucker
them
shot
to do
down
exactly
there,
that.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield, here's Wentz. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Steps away to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Washington on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down. Lawrence will throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence forced out to his left. Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He completes it to Jones. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Again, it's Lawrence. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to...
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McClellan. And that's caught inside the 35.
That man jumped super high.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Slide for the PAT. And the lead is down to 24. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Lawrence. Being chased out left. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere.
Hey, who open? Anybody
This
open
team,
in here on the floor?
They've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Surviving element. Send it.
Now Wentz on third down. He's going to let it fly.
Hey, who open? Who open? Who open? Who open?
Almost
You can send
intercepted.
it to surviving
He's got
element.
two
You open.
already, nearly a third, but not to be, and it's fourth down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit.
Motherfucker surviving in that
In
motherfucker.
this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not
No,
giving up anything.
talk about it. Tell them about it, man.
One final
Don't
try
tell
now
me,
for
bitch.
Wentz. Flushed out right. Now a desperation
Hey,
throw
man, which
deep
one of you
downfield.
niggas is open,
And that will be
man?
incomplete.
Back door leaving.
As time has
You got it, Trevor. Where you at? Oh, goddamn. Oh, the girl to go to work now, goddamn.